gonna start with, let's just move a little bit just for the camera. Sorry, we're gonna start with like a double collar tie, okay? If Joe has his elbow too much inside like this, it's gonna be hard for me to drop and get his leg. Okay, so I have to actually open space here first. Okay, so I'll go with my right hand and I'll cup his elbow from underneath. And now I can elevate, create space, and now I can drop. Okay, so I can go with my left leg forward, drop my knee, and get to here. Okay, whenever I get to here, I want to have a nice and vertical posture. Okay, and my head up like this. Okay, looking forward. Okay, vertical. I want my head like that. You're gonna see this next. That was the person gonna start taking the chokes from here. Okay, so I want actually this posture here. I will step my right leg here, and I'll get up. Once I get up, I start walking lateral. Okay, so what I want here is like my hand pushing in that direction as I'm lifting his right leg with my right hand, and I'm blocking his left leg with the left hand. Okay, so don't bring this hand here because you can start hopping that leg and make it hard for you to finish the takedown. I want actually to keep my hand here, so I don't have to pull hard, I just have to block that leg. Okay, so I'll have here, I'll be here, grabbing his leg, 1, 2, and I start moving like this. Okay? So here, I'm gonna open the elbow, open, I drop, and I get this position. Okay, so it's gonna go right here on the side, looking forward. Okay. When I have this, okay, my hand grab underneath, I lift, drop, and I get here. 1, 2. Okay, so grab the elbow from under, I lift, I drop, and I get to here. Step 1, step 2, and I start walking laterally. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You guys can keep going everything from the beginning. So you guys keep practicing the whole, there's going to be a sequence today. Okay? So I'll go same thing. I lift, okay, and I drop my knee, and I get to here. Okay, so what can happen is actually quite common. Joe is going to start like to get like a guillotine here. Okay, so especially if my head is low and if my chest is a little bit like this as well, like a little bit forward. The more like vertical I am, it's harder for you to get this. Okay, like you have to lean forward quite a lot. So, but if my head is here, it doesn't actually have to do much. Just put his arm here, get this arm on, over my arm here. Yeah, this is very common. Okay, actually. Connecting hands, yeah, like that. Okay, like grabbing my arm here. Okay, actually including my arm. It's a bit more common including my arm than just getting the head guillotine here. Okay, so whenever this happens, what I will do, I will stand up. Okay, and I'll go with my left hand. I'll cup his triceps here. I'll tuck my chin in. Then I start looking to grab, getting my head on the inside. So I tuck my chin and I get my head on his belly. So my right hand I can grab here, and I can start move to the side and connect to his back. Okay? So then I escape the head, so you can actually keep attacking. Here, I open the elbow, I drop, you get the guillotine. Once you get the guillotine, I go with my right hand here first to defend. Okay, so keep your right hand here until you go with your left hand and you grab the triceps. Okay? Start pulling this inside, tuck your chin, and put your head on his stomach. Now this hand I can grab here. Start moving out. Okay? You're gonna get your head out. Now you can let go and get here to this back. You're gonna follow this, okay, from the back after. So again, lift. I'm gonna defend the guillotine. My arm go here first. With my left hand, I'm gonna cup the triceps and pull towards me, tuck my chin, and start bringing my head on his stomach. My right hand I can go and reach his body on the other side. Walk, walk, walk. I can even trap his arm here. Okay? If you move the arm, then that's fine as well. Okay, you're gonna see this. Any questions? Okay? So like your head, we won't escape if you leave the head here. Okay, so if my head is squeezed against his ribs here, you won't be able to escape. Okay? So you need to put your head in his belly. Okay, so that's why like you're gonna use this to stop the submission. Okay, you go with your right hand, you grab, you tuck your chin in, and you can come right here. Okay, now this hand I can let go, and I'll reach his back, and I'll walk, getting my head out, and I can connect here. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, the whole thing. Okay, so I won't go over this today, but just for you guys to understand, okay, because we're gonna keep working from the back now. But if you cannot take your head to this side here, because like it's already like squeezing so much here, there is no space to get your head. Normally, by having your two hands, okay, and tucking your chin in, you will be, but he can start moving as well with you. Okay, and keeping your head on this side. If this happens, I can keep my two hands here and I can go to the opposite direction. Okay, so normally it's like, is stepping this leg out, okay, and coming on my knees, breaking this grip, and I can go all the way to here, okay? We want to practice this. It's a very like wrestling move, okay? And you want to be really, really fast for this one. Okay, so you go here. Okay, so you force him to break the grip because the arm go kind of like almost a kimura here. Okay, like normally you let go, so don't compromise the shoulder, and then you get free. Okay, so there is options if you get stuck as well. Okay, we don't want to see that today. Whenever I get his back, okay, so let's say, yeah, so I got to his back, and I'm here. Okay, so this is the situation. Stay up here. Okay, so I want to take him, force him to post his hands on the floor. Okay, there is heaps of ways to do that. I'm gonna use. You guys can play with that, see how we prefer. I personally prefer blocking his leg with my thumb, okay? You can go here, or you can go straight here, okay? Just like be careful when you go with your foot, because sometimes you can intercept your foot here and pull this up, and now you can get off balance and you can be took down, okay? So here, for me, slightly safer. Okay, but here's not, honestly, most of the time it doesn't work, okay? He has to be super, okay, like fast to actually get that leg, okay? So I have my body lock. I'm gonna move laterally a little bit. I'm gonna be on his side, okay? What I'll do, I'll block his leg with my right leg. You see my knees pushing in. At the same time, I'm driving my shoulder forward, okay? When this happens, Joe gonna get off balance and he's gonna be able to post his hands or his elbows on the ground. So each person gonna be different, okay? Some people, they're gonna try very hard to stay standing, and they're gonna just post like this, and they will try to get back up, okay? Other people, sometimes they prefer to go to the ground straight away and don't fight too much, okay? Especially if they are not good standing, there is no point in sometimes you stay there. So sometimes you go straight to third, okay? So, I'm gonna see first if Joe posts his hands, okay? When I block his leg and I start driving my shoulder forward, if I don't step my leg forward, I'll fall, and probably he will fall on top of me. So I don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna be, look, I'm here, I block his leg, I start driving my shoulder forward. As he posts the hand, I post my leg, because I want to stay on top. Okay? If I don't do that, if I keep with my leg here, I'll fall like this, and now he can finish in this position. Okay? Same thing if I decide to go with my leg here. I want to, as I'm off balancing that way, I want to step my leg after. Okay? So I'm here on his side. Okay, I go. Okay? If he posts on his hands here, what I'll do, move up, and now I can get here on his side. I can jump 1, 2, and get his back from there. Okay? Start working the chokes. Okay, if you force too much, stay on your feet and hands, Joe. Put your hands on the floor. If you insist too much in this position, it can happen. Okay, so I'm here, go 1, 2. I can get my half Nelson, start pushing his neck inside, and now force him to go to the ground. Okay? So again. Okay, so here, boom, he posts the hand. I walk to the side. Okay, so don't try to get to his back from here. Okay, this is the worst angle. You want to go from his side. Okay, so I get to here. I keep heavy on his shoulder, so my hand's still connected, and I stay heavy here. forcing him to keep his hands on the ground. I don't want to stand up. 1, 2, break, take the back. Okay? Or if he collapses and go on his knees and elbows, then you don't need to do anything else. This way. Yeah, so we can just start putting hooks and start working. Then your submissions from there. Does it make sense? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3.